All right. Welcome to the channel. This is Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do a collective live reading. Hope everybody is doing well today. Please, if it's your first time coming, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section or in the live chat. I respond back. I just want to know if the reading is resonating with you. Okay. So, with that being said, welcome to Clarity Empress, Empress of Clarity. So, listen, I had a download today. I was driving, and Spirit said, if you gave this person a word, they'd be right there. And I said, really? Yeah. Tell your collective if they gave the word, this person would be right there. I said, okay. But what's the catch? And Spirit said, the catch is if they did it, the person didn't put any effort in. So the investment might be small and it might be another cycle. Good evening, Monica. How are you, family? How are you, dear cousin of mine? At this point, we family, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I heard. I heard that, excuse me, that your person, if they could come back, this is not for everybody though, I will say that. But if they could come back, if you gave the word, they would be back in a flash. But Spirit said this is not for everybody, that those that know would know, and that the person that comes back ain't trying to leave when they come back. So good luck trying to get rid of them if they did, because they would absolutely refuse to leave you. But that's also once enough time has gone by. Like whoever this is somebody's person that spent a long time apart from you, had a lot of time to think, compare you, analyze. Um, I am doing fantastic today. Um, they have had time to think. So this would be somebody in a relationship or was in a relationship with this person uh, that ended maybe uh, I would say more than 6 months ago. It's a lot of time has gone by. This person has had time to go through some things and see where they are and where they could be, if they were in union with you. So said they will come back in a heartbeat. This person would be on their best behavior. I don't know what this person went through, but they going through some stuff. So they just need the word from you. But I also heard don't give it to them because they also need to put in the effort. So you would know the difference if this person gets out of their own way, whatever their pride and ego, fear, whatever. Once they get out their own way and make the initial steps, you can make that decision then. But Spirit said, don't make the decision for them. They will come back, but you want them to make that decision to make that effort. Because I feel like they owe you something, meaning it could be an apology. They owe you change behavior. They owe you respect, something like that. And they have to initiate that respect. It can't be you initiate it. That's what I'm hearing. In order for it to work, you can initiate what you want. But if you want this to work and this is a long distance of time that you haven't been with this person, then it would apply. At least that's the download. That's what I got. All right, so we're gonna be nosy right now and see what's going on with your person. We starting off with the homemade deck. We starting off with the homemade deck. Right, and that is what the spirit was like. Hold your position because you know. Sometimes when people do you dirty, they really play themselves. Okay, they think they've done you dirty, but they really play themselves, right? because they play themselves right out of your life. And then some people want to pass, like a time distance pass, like, oh, okay, the collective is going to take me back at this point, or enough time has passed and the collective will reach out, or enough time has passed and they forgot what I did, or they will be less mad about what I did. It's that kind of energy. But when you come in proximity, can't even say the word, proximity of your person, whether you run into them, I don't know. All I know is don't make that move. Don't bother to make that move. You can make the decision at some point, but don't make the move. Let them come and do what they need to do. Let them go through what they gotta go through. Let them take accountability for their actions. But this person can't come to you and stay with you um in a connection with you if they haven't done anything. Even with the you would take them back kind of thing. It's like, I asked Spirit to show me what they mean, and I got the Queen of Wands, which is inspiration, um, excitement. I got the Devil in reverse. I got the Lovers card, and I'm missing a card. But all of it made sense. I was like, oh. And then I said, well, what kind of energy, when this person does what they're supposed to do, what kind of energy are they coming in? Are they coming peaceful? Like, what kind of energy is this? This person is coming to stay. Then what kind of energy coming in? And I got Two of Cups. So this person is coming for union and partnership. And that's why I'm saying to you, they're ready to change their life. Whoever this is that's ready to change their life, they're coming with the energy of peace and love. This person, had to go through something in order to show up right. And that, again, this is for somebody who's in a long, like, you couldn't have been with this person in the last 6 months, or been dating them or talking to them in the last 6 months. This is somebody who means something to you, but y'all ain't talked in a minute. And by the time they show up, they're gonna show up different. Spirit said they're not gonna be trying to be the same. If they can be in your good graces, they will. And this person is showing up different. But again, this is not for everybody. Um, but again, all right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective that we need to know. See, and this is the energy. I keep trying to find. Don't look at my scribble, y'all. But I'm gonna read it. It says, "I'm trying to find you in others, but it doesn't work. I only want you." So this is the past energy and the most recent energy, right? So this is lining up with the download that I got, because Spirit said this person is going through a lot before they get to you. All right. And this is like I said, not for everybody. This person would have gone through a lot before they got to you. So whatever they were looking for or they found in you, they thought they could go find that other places. They thought other people had it. They thought that your energy was, they could duplicate it, and they couldn't. They didn't realize what they had. This person thought, okay, excuse me, y'all. Oh, okay, the collective loved me, then other people will love me the same way the collective loved me, or even better. They thought they was gonna get better. They're not. Tell me more, Spirit. So they went through something. It says my karmic keeps asking about you because they know where I want to be, and it's not with the karmic. Right. So once they went trying to find you in other people and it didn't work, they start to realize they only want you. Now the energies that they're around, whoever they are, friends, family, foe, it don't matter. Whoever they're around, the romantic interests, whatever, knows that they don't want to be around them no more, because they probably get a Four Cups energy, like, damn, I missed my chance. And this is like, enough time has gone by for this person to analyze, like, none of these people making it for me. None of these people are doing it. Oh, hey, Doreen from Canada. I have a Canadian in my home. He's staying with us for a little while. Yeah, I don't know what part he's from. He did tell me. I forgot. Yeah, I got a little 20-year-old. Well, I can't. He ain't little. I got a Canadian in my home. Welcome to the family, Doreen. All right, says, I know I have to take action, but what do I do when you accept me as I am? This is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I said before the reading began. The download said, Spirit said, if you gave this person the word, they would come. But don't give them the word. They need to take action. Now, your person is saying in the hidden energy that they don't know what that action is. They don't know what to take. They don't know what to do. That's not your problem. They have to figure it out. I mean, I will say that a lot of times when you end by before you even end a relationship with somebody, you kind of get a chance to, unless this is like a out of the blue ghosting, you get a chance to explain to the person what your standards are, what your requirements are, what your needs are, wants or desires, right? You kind of lay that out. And usually that happens if you communicate in a relationship, it happens throughout a relationship. I like this. I don't like when you do that. I appreciate when you do this. And da, 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 da. Whatever, mutually, right? This person knows what they want to do, but they don't want to do it. So they want you to just accept them as they are, which means, can I come back unaccountable? Can you just open the door for me unaccountable? Like, no, no. Yeah, it shouldn't be no confusion, really, if you've established a natural relationship, right? Tell me more, Spirit. But people like to act confused when it's convenient for them. Tell me more. I'll always come back to you. That's in the challenge of the lesson. Nothing and no one will keep me from you. So this gives me, I don't know what the download had happened when I wrote this card down, but I feel like your person feels like they can always come back to you. And that even you, it's like a control issue. It's kind of like I'm gonna always come back to you, and the thought is that you'll always be waiting for them to come back. And that's the challenge and the lesson, because maybe this person has seen you move on or has seen you moved on. She said, seems like the door need to be nailed closed. Exactly. But again, you take this how it resonates, because what I got from spirit is that if this person comes back to you and does the right thing, they come in peace because they've already been through it. Um, every relationship is different. Every circumstance is different. Like I wish I could. I wish I knew the timeline. I have to ask my girlfriend, but my childhood cousin. The fake cousins we have when we were kids. So her ex came back to her. And the crazy part for me is that, damn, it's been a long time. Like, his kids are in their late 20s. Well, their kids are in their late 20s. Mine are younger. So my timeline with them is distorted. But I feel like it's very close to 20 years that they've been apart. That he came back, he healed the relationship with his children, and then he worked on the relationship and came back to her. She didn't really settle with anybody, but she didn't wait for me because she initiated the divorce and was like over it. So it really shocked me that she allowed him back in her life, and that is actually working. And she does look happy. I have seen her. Like, we don't talk all the time or anything like that, but we see each other on social media app, and I'm like, she really looked good. I'm so happy for him. Like, really happy, but shocked at the same time. Not in a bad way. Just really like, I would have never thought the two of them would reunite. I honestly wouldn't. So it's hope for some people, I will say, but she didn't wait for this person. He didn't put her on the shelf. She just didn't find anybody else that met her standards along the way enough for her to be locked into a new relationship. So it just so happened she was single, but she didn't wait for him. I know that. And she did tell me that it took a lot of breaking down her walls slowly to get her to even deal with him, let alone anything. Like it was he had to have patience. He had to initiate. He had to fall back when she told him to fall back. You know what I mean? Like, it really was. I was like, I'm still fascinated by it, honestly. So that person has been under the kind of pressure needed. Yes, right. So this is what I'm telling y'all. Right. This person, whoever this person is under a lot of pressure even right now. All right. So I'm not really channeling my girlfriend, but I'm just using that as an example of it can happen. But not without like effort. Like it gotta take effort. This person has to have learned their lessons and never want to repeat that again. Because I feel like when it comes to situations like that, and what I was getting from my friend is that if he said anything that resembled the past, if he behaved in any way that looked like how he used to act, she would have thrown him away so fast because she's not about to tolerate that. Even in our elder, we older now. She ain't trying to go through that with nobody. So he gotta come different, like 180. I used to say 360, but that would bring you right back to where you started. He gotta come 180. He gotta be a whole different face, person, like unrecognizable. Because when somebody's in that devil energy, they're repetitive. They don't want to change. They want to hold on to the same things. They want to, manipulate, or they want to be obsessive, or whatever it is, that toxic trait they have, whatever that is, right? They're gonna keep doing it because they're still in that devil energy. But when I asked spirit, the devil was in reverse. So this person is ready. This spirit said this person is poised to relax that devil energy, to come out of those toxic bonds, the codependency, or whatever they're already in. They're ready to come out of that. All right, tell me more. Oh, I watched you walk away. And I choose you now. I want to do this. I want to do the same and be consistent. So I just described this card. And the bottom of the deck, it says, sometimes I'm confused because I don't know how to make this right between us. That's the overall energy. So I feel like this is a person who's made up their mind. They really have made up their mind now. So maybe if they were like on the fence, playing games before, this person don't want to play games no more. That's what I'm getting. But they are not sure how to initiate. I also get the feeling that from this person, I feel like this, like I'm the person right now. That's how I feel like. But there's a fear of pushing you away further. Like I feel like the reason why they're confused is because, and the reason why they don't know how to make it right is because if they approach you the wrong way, they know that you may shut down. That's the energy I get for the collective, is that this person does not want to turn you completely away from them before they get a chance or before they can make it right. So they really do have to check their behavior, whatever that looks like. They really can't repeat anything with you because if you smell it, you see it or whatever. You know how they say if it looked like a duck, walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a duck. They don't want you to see them in the same light. Okay, they say they don't want to be a duck no more. They don't even want to be a goose. They want to be a horse now. You feel me? Like they like, please don't see me in that light that you see me in. I want you to see me different, but I don't know how to fix this. So there may be some things in order for them not to know how to fix it. Maybe some things that's holding them back from being different, changing. They still have fears. And then it says, I watched you walk away and choose you now. I want to do the same and be consistent. So now this person was like, you know what? They realized they weren't consistent in the past. They watched you walk away and choose you. So now they like, well, shit, I want to choose you too and choose me. Like this person is going through a transformation initiated by you letting go. It wasn't that you changed this person, but there is something about your energy that impacted how they see things now. So now it's like this person wants to heal, but they're a little confused as to how. They still have some ties to karmics because, again, the second question, the current energy in this particular spread is my karmic keeps asking about you because they know where I want to be and it's not with them, which is the karmic, right? So This person hasn't fully cut off the karma yet because they over there wanting forgiveness from you instead of just going ahead and cutting off the karma. You can't do both at the same time. You have to take steps. Excuse me, y'all. It's one at a time. Excuse me. Oh, thank you, Doreen. So what you see in here is there's some growth, but it's mixed with some challenge. Um, and this person, in order to fix things from you, they do have to take one step at a time. And the first step was you really have to. This person really has to leave the karma by hook or crook. They got to figure that out because I'll use my girlfriend as an example. If this man had come back to her and didn't separate from the streets or the ex or the whomever he was with, she wouldn't have heard nothing he had to say. He had to come back single. He had to come back like, I'm done with that life. And let me show you how. I moved out, I live on my own or whatever. I stay with, I'm at my grandmother's house right now. I don't know. I'm just thinking of stuff like this because in this economy, everybody ain't out on their own. All I'm just saying is that this person has to demonstrate their independence from a codependent situation with that karmic. The karmic should have access to them to ask about you because they should be in the past in order for this to actually work. And I feel like the reason why this person is so confused is they want to check your temperature. They want to see how mad you are before they make a step. And that's what gives me pause. Like, as far as like giving anybody advice on this, I would say this person needs to be brave enough to end that connection with the karmic before they come back to you because they could easily run back to those karmic situations not being fully done with it, right? Because it's easier or they know them or whatever the case may be or their family or whatever. No, this person has to sever ties like they mean it, just like you sever ties. And I feel like that's why they're saying that the likely outcome is I watch you walk away and choose you. Now I want to do the same. So this person is currently here, but what they want and what they likely going to do is choose themselves. So that's why Spirit is saying remind them to do nothing because this person, like, imagine the butterfly and the chrysalis, right? Uh-huh. So imagine this person is a butterfly or I'm sorry, the what they call it, caterpillar in the chrysalis. That person, that caterpillar has already stored all their food, right? All their lessons are in there with them in that side, that chrysalis. So the final exam or the final lesson is how do I break free of this chrysalis as I as my wings are developing? Because as the wings developing, they start to, you know, they need to expand them. They need to get out. They start to wiggle. They start to rip and tear, and they start to squeeze, and the juices from their body starts to go into the wings to expand. Because the butterfly body gets smaller. It's no longer juicy like the caterpillar, right? All these things are necessary for the growth and development of that butterfly. Spirit is saying, do not touch that chrysalis. Don't. In order for them to fully emerge the way they need to emerge, they got to do it themselves. Do not touch that crystal. Matter of fact, don't look at it. Let it be wherever it is. You saw it in the field? Okay. Well, let nature take its course with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not up to you to release them. They need to surrender, or they need to fight or struggle so that when they release themselves they can surrender, they can spread their wings, and then they can soar and they can go where they need to go because they no longer need that chrysalis. They're no longer codependent on something to protect them as they grow their wings. A person has to go through their struggles to appreciate life And much as you might love them and care about them and you might want them to do well, you can't force them to do well. You can't change them. You can't make them a butterfly before they're ready to soar. So you got to release them. I mean, and leave that chrysalis alone. Don't touch it. Let it go. So that person could go become whatever it is they are meant to become. No, you can't. And trying to save them from their lessons can cripple them. Knowing when to stop worrying about it. And so put it this way too. You did your part, right? So like the story I told y'all months ago about the little boy with the jar. Um, I got that story from this lady, and it was such a profound story. I shared it with y'all. But this little boy caught a caterpillar, and his mom let him take it home. They poked holes in a jar, and he fed it leaves. That's you nurturing this person. You feeding this person. Why? Because if you took it home, or maybe predators would have got to it, but you gave it a chance by feeding it. That means you nurtured it. That means you loved it. That means you care for it. Then it went into its chrysalis because it had another stage of development to go through that couldn't involve you anymore. You understand what I'm saying? You had to go, they had to go away and close themselves, encapsulate themselves so that they can go through the next stage of development. It's hard for us to see people like that because they're not caterpillars and butterflies. But the thing is, some people require that type of stage where they have to remove themselves because maybe the loving is too good and they don't appreciate. Maybe they wanted to be out in them streets too much, so they had to hang out a little longer until they could realize that home was good to them, home nurtured them, home loved them. I mean, whatever that is, they gotta go through it. Let them go through it. Let them go. Just let them go. Figure it out on their own. If they're meant to come back, they'll fly back. You know what I'm saying? They'll fly back. They'll come back and say, you know what? I learned a lot when I was out there in them streets. I learned you wasn't out there in them streets. I learned them people ain't like me in them streets. I learned a lot. They learn how to behave. You know what I'm saying? They learn the things that you couldn't possibly teach them or feed them. Got so hard I've had to do it in order to tolerate the company watch me. Yeah, yeah. You know how many times my children fall and couldn't get up? And I don't mean that in a cliche way, but they hurt themselves and skin themselves. I would not rush over in a panic because I didn't want them to panic. I would kind of freeze, I think, but I would slowly approach them like, "Are you okay?" And they were like, they cry hard or whatever. Then I would hug them or whatever, nurture them. But if they were okay, I would brush them off, check them out. Okay, you're fine. You can go play. Oh, nope, you got a little cut. We're gonna go wash your hands. We're gonna cleanse it. We're gonna take a break or whatever. I kind of wanted to see what the situation is before I rushed in. It's not easy to not panic when they're little, right? But I realized if every time I came rushing over there, oh, you okay? You okay? They're gonna get like, oh, let me, you know what I mean? And then it's not really the best reaction all the time. But the arms still need to be open in case they need it. You know what I mean? But you can't do that with everybody. Everybody different. All right, Spirit, give me a message. Tell me they keep trying to find you. What that means, Spirit. Oh, so they kept looking for home with you. This is the four wands, says participation. This person, every time they went looking for you, they was looking for home because something about you is home. Something about you is home to them. They feel at peace. They feel balanced. They feel like, oh, I can't even explain it, but it's like it's peace, but it's like a sigh of relief. It's like when they with you, they don't have to suffer. With you, there's no trauma. With you, there's no violence. There's no, I don't know, whatever they've been going through out in them streets. You're not the snake. You're not the false person. You are honest with them. You're truthful. You are real. Now, if they do something wrong, I don't know. Everybody different, but for the most part, if they acting right, they get right. You know what I'm saying? And so you're home. You're loving and nurturing. Tell me about this karmic situation, spirit. Oh, okay. So that's why they codependent, because the karmic was given to them. Demanding at the same time, though, wanting them to share with them and then taking from them. This karmic is giving Jezebel energy, is giving codependent, smothering kind of energy. Like, the karmic don't say things like, "Did you eat today?" The karmic will say things like, "Did you pay that bill today?" Oh, all right. Well, I left some leftovers in the fridge. That's what I got. You know what I'm saying? Or I need that money for such and such tomorrow. I need gas money, or I need this, and that. That's what that karmic is giving them. Very needy energy. But this karmic, I'm gonna tell you something. They're intuitive in that they spot people's body language, and they're looking at this person staring into space. They're looking at this person on their phone too much. They know this person is distracted from them. This person ain't looking at them the same way no more. They don't see them the same way anymore. So this karmic might try to buy them at times, come in with little surprise gifts, like love bomb them, that kind of thing, just to keep the spark going, keep the light on with them. This is why she carrying all this food with this light. She tries to feed them in some way, but she don't feed them like you fed them. They don't feel at home with this karmic. This karmic is just something else. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Tell me more. Intensity. Yeah, this person doesn't. All right, so I'm going back to what I said earlier. This person is scared of the action they need to take because they don't want to chase you away. It says, I know I have to take action, but what do I do? Will you accept me as I am? They do not know how to come for you because they're scared that them showing up as them will chase you away. And the problem is, I don't think they were showing up as them before. And now who they are, they're scared you don't want. This is giving that energy of maybe they were flighty in the past because this is Knight of Wands. Maybe that, well, no, ain't no maybe. They were. This is an in and out energy. Somebody who couldn't settle. Okay. Now they want to settle and they don't know if you're going to accept them. So they're a little leery of how they show up because you might rebuff them. You may be in your Queen of Swords energy, like, yeah, all right, I've seen that before. Try something else or don't try. You know what I mean? It all depends on you. Tell me more, Spirit. I'll always come back to you. Nothing, no one keep me from you. This person, I feel like this fits more with that though. They watched you walk away. You see all these birds. I had to change it because Spirit said that don't belong there. Um, oh, you see how they watched everybody fly away, but they still stuck in their cage. This person is like realizing, damn, I could just, if I just let go, and everybody's beckoning them. All those that care about them is like, yeah, you should let go. You really should just come on. You know what I mean? They like, but this person is, but what if I go out there and I'm not, loved and cared for? What if I don't have a soft place to land? They was like, just come out here and find out. You'll never know if you don't leave. That's what the people that love them are telling them. Tell me more, Spirit. Four of Cups. I mentioned Four of Cups earlier. This person is really looking for stability, and they're really looking to get the naysayers that are around them, those jealous energies. They're looking to get that away from them. You know, they don't want the offers from the people that are not um aligned with how they feel right now. I just feel like this person is not resonating with others. Not everybody, but with others. For example, back to my friend, that guy, the husband, I don't know what his name is, so I can't give him a name right now. But we used to call him a Hyundai lifting dude because he was big, buff. And it used to be the running joke. Where that Hyundai lifting dude at? Well, Hyundai lifting dude used to like to be in the street. He liked his little thug friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else he did in the street, but he just, the streets was always calling him, right? So he wanted to be out the house, not taking care of his responsibilities. And when she realized, oh, okay, this is what we doing, she decided, okay, this is not what we're doing. If I'm taking care of the kids and you out there doing God knows whatever, you just go ahead and do God knows whatever and leave me alone, right? Well, this person may have, and I don't know if he's ever attempted before, but I'm getting with whoever this is may have felt like he was always going to keep the light on, and they could come back, and now they outside going, damn. I don't like this person. This person a snake. That person a snake. This person betrayed me. Like they out there realizing all them people on the street, they ain't really love them. You did, but what they got out there, they didn't really love them. So the challenge and the lesson is, well, damn, I know I could have went back home, but he gonna take me back? I don't know. So they over there like feeling isolated, but even amongst people. You ever felt like that? Like you go somewhere and you don't resonate with people around you. You just there. You know, it might be an event and you don't know anybody, or it could just be it could be a family function and you realize you ain't like half of the damn family, but you had to go. Something about that. It's like you just want to be off on your own, minding your business. Like this person is meditating. Uh, I didn't even look. But look, this is Two of Cups energy, friendliness. This is what I got. When I said to spirit, I said, well, what kind of energy would this person show up in? And I got Two of Cups. I didn't go no further. Because Two of Cups is that peace, that friendliness, that love, that connection, that partnership. This is what they would come back to you on. This is what they would want from you. This is what they know they need now. I feel like too, this is a masculine energy, and it is giving cliche energy like what you would see in a movie, and how two people reunite because the guy realized you are always my true love, like some Lifetime movie, and the girl's like, I don't know, but it says sometimes I'm confused and I don't know how to make this right between them, and he comes back with the Gloria, you know I love you, and I didn't know what to do, and I couldn't let you go get married to Greg because I love you. Listen, no, I don't know why I'm clowning right now, but it's giving real cliche because it's really that cliche. Like this person really had to go out there, get tossed around in the streets. And I don't necessarily mean the literal streets, but they tossed that around in life because they chose something outside of a good thing that they had. You were home to them. But they kept thinking that they could find better somewhere else, which makes no sense. If you already have home, why do you keep looking for it somewhere else? Something, something, or maybe the karmics in their life told them that you weren't good enough for them. You know what I'm saying? Like they had to be influenced by somebody to tell them that this wasn't going to work with y'all because it doesn't make sense otherwise. And the karmic is here. So now this person is ready to walk away because they even got friends now that's coaching them like, come on, son, you can do it. Come on, sis. Just leave that karmic alone. They ain't gonna make you happy. They always this and they always that. That's not gonna change. What you gotta change, really? Understand it. You got to change. This person has to, oh, shoot, that's too many. This person has to they gotta walk away, y'all. They have to choose themselves. They gotta choose themselves. Ain't no buts in, in or buts about it. They can't. They have to. Like no matter what parts of speech you use, they have to let this go. That's what they have to do. They have the Eight of Cups, this karmic situation, in order to have anything possibly potentially new with you, or put it this way, come home because they feel like you're home. And this person is having, I feel like they're frozen in fear. This is what this is given with them still sitting on the ledge of an open cage, that they're frozen in fear. Like, oh, if I leave, I'm scared of what I'm going to get. Could they actually probably deserve something? You know what I mean? Like, not everybody's going to take this person back. Not everybody's going to find it in their heart to forgive them and be like, you know what? All right, let's give it a go. Because it all depends on how badly they betrayed the collective. Everybody's not going to be like, all right, let me try this again. Everybody don't want to spin the block. And some may actually be, um you might, I was about to say occupied. That's not what I meant. You might get tied into a relationship and decide, you know what? I don't want to disengage from what I got going on to get in this situation with you. So, this person is playing the long game instead of the short game because they're spending their time in that I don't know what to do energy versus doing. And this is what Spirit is saying that they need to do, or they're either going to do. Damn, so many cards. So the short game is they could have came back with intensity and then spun the block. They probably pretty much did the same thing, but ultimately they need to walk away from this karmic energy, get out of this codependent energy that they're in. Honestly, they already codependent on your energy because they didn't think they could go this far. Not go that far. They always thought that they could come back to you, which is not good. And there it is. Didn't I say earlier? They owe you something. And this person wants forgiveness from you. They really want forgiveness for the way they've been treating you. Whatever that looks like, whatever they did, they just hoping that you actually forgive them because you are home to them. One at a time, please. And thank you, Spirit. What's up with this karmic spirit? What is that? Devotion. Okay, so this karmic, I'm gonna tell you right now, this karmic did not want to let them go at all. Um, they may have been devoted to the karmic, but I feel like this karmic is trying to keep them devoted to them, like by hook or crook. Even if it's not sincere, even if it's not real, they just want to feel like this person ain't leaving me. This person ain't gonna ever let me go. I'm the blah 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 in their life. I'm the this, and that. And, they want that person to stay focused on them. That's what that candle light is giving me. That they're trying to keep this person focused on them, but they know good well this person don't want them. I'm telling you, it's a look in the eye that tells this karmic, even if they don't say it with their words, they look at them like you ain't. You know what I'm saying? They don't give that karmic that loving look. Maybe they used to, but that karmic proved who they were. So it's like you just want me for my, you fill in the blank. You know what I'm saying? Tell me more. Yeah, no. So this person is changing, metamorphosis. See, it says no, I have to take action. So again, we back to the butterflies. I already gave you that example, right? This person has to go through this change. They have to do it on their own. This is their time. This is their change. This is what's happening behind the scenes right now. So while this karmic is like, yeah, I got this person wrapped around my finger because they're mine. This karmic claims this person like they're a thing, like a possession of some sort. And this person just wants to be who they want to be. This person is going through a metamorphosis. Their karmic can't stop it. You know what I mean? They can't stop it. And they can't undo what is already happening. Meaning, like, you nurtured this person to where they could get in the chrysalis. Meanwhile, The karmic is over there thinking that they starving because they not eating. They sitting there watching the crystals like, yeah, when they come out, we gonna fly off together. Meanwhile, they a whole moth, and you are another butterfly. You got me? Like that, your beauty and the appearance don't compare. That karmic is a whole moth that just want to eat through people's clothing and stuff. Meanwhile, they can raise soar heights and migrate. That's what they about to do with another butterfly. Come on, spirit. Oh, there you go. And this is the challenge and the lesson. How do I balance the scales of justice with my person? How do I rectify my situation with this karmic? They now have to weigh their options. This person is looking like, okay, I need a divorce now because the scales do represent the divorce, right? So whether it's an actual divorce or just an ending, they are looking to balance the scales in their life. And part of that is to let go of a karmic that they were showing this undying devotion to or this focus on. The spirit of justice will get you right because it doesn't uh it doesn't have favorites. It's about what's right. And like in a Mayat in Egyptian folklore, you weigh the heart against the feather. Your heart should be light as the feather, meaning you should have this heaviness on you of all these transgressions that you have done. You're supposed to lighten your load, right? So this person is trying to lighten their load with lightening that karmic off of their roster. Tell me more, spirit. All right, so we got communication. This person, I go back to what I said too. They gotta communicate their feelings. They gotta make the effort. I feel like I'm gonna go back to what I said before. They also are scared about what they're gonna say. I feel like there's a lot of fear associated with this I say tradition, with this relationship. But they want to reinvent themselves. Remember, I said they need to do a 180. They need to show up different. This person is trying to put on different clothes to come better to you. See, this is a suit, like a blouse and a suit jacket, whatever. This person's not trying to come to you raggedy. That's not the energy they want to come in. They want to be. They don't want to see you the same. They don't want you to see them the same way you saw them before. So if you saw them bummy, dirty, or whatever, they're looking at it like, I gotta put on a suit and tie. I gotta be more presentable. I gotta act a certain way. This person knows in order to have a union with you, they cannot come to you on the same stuff. And if they got any that cologne or that karmic on them, you will about face they behind. They know it. So they really do have to end that situation with that karmic. It's just not gonna work no other way, y'all. Period. Point blank. Yeah, reciprocity is required. The good one has done most outweighs bad. They now have to become the giver in order for you to even pay them attention. I feel like that strongly, y'all. Like this person may not have given to you at all in the past, and now you can't show up empty-handed. If that was the case in the past, because you did everything, I'm talking to the person. They can't show up empty-handed. This is like we just had Valentine's Day. This person need to be showing up with them roses. Matter of fact, they need to show up with a rose every day. They need to open the car doors. They need to I don't know, like treat you like a flower. If they're gonna be a butterfly, they need to treat you like the delicate flower that you are. You know what I'm saying? And just show up with some cross pollination so you can keep your lineage going. I don't know. All I'm saying is this person cannot be on the same vibration that they were on in the past. And they're gonna have to now communicate their feelings. Even if they don't know what to say, they're gonna have to figure it out. I'm trying not to curse, but they're gonna have to figure it the hell out because I feel like when you were nurturing them in that stage, you feeding them leaves and stuff like so they can fatten up and get that chrysalis. You did everything you could possibly do that ensured their next stage of life. Like you did something to help them get to their metamorphosis. So why should you keep doing it? And that's why Spirit said in the very beginning when I told you to download, don't do it for them. You done enough. Let them figure it out now. Let's see what these do. Let's ask AI. And then we're gonna go to Wisdom of the Oracle. You done enough. And you can't get reciprocity with this until they show up. That's the least they can do. You can't read minds, and you shouldn't have to. Give me 3 cards, Spirit, please. One at a time. Spirit speaks. Purposely set aside time to connect with spirit ancestors. Yeah. So, okay. So the ancestors have been working with this person, speaking wisdom and guidance, and to you, telling you to hold back. You see our hands up? You see our hands up? Spirit says surrender. Meanwhile, this person is getting downloads from spirit as well, telling what they need to do. Because they need wisdom and guidance too. Tell me what spirit. This is giving justice, justification, 5 ways to contribute to causes by volunteers. Yeah. This is giving justice, right? More balancing of the scales, more. I feel like this is also a divorce. I feel like she's giving, yeah, no, she's giving divorce energy, like an attorney who's dressed for the dinner party and not the courtroom for sure, but it's given this person has all the reasons they need to move on from the karma. And divine timing is here to make sure that they do. Tell me more, spirit. Fatherly protection. So there might be children involved. They may have, spirit said they may have some self-esteem issues because they don't have a father or they didn't have a father at home. Says a strong father can boost his child's self-esteem by providing safety and security at home. And that's why they see you as home. You provide some type of safety and security from all the trauma that they've experienced. Like you're different than what the environment that they come from. Um, you give them safety, but they get ready to divorce this whole situation and they're in with that karmic. What's the bottom of the deck? From scratch. Yeah, and look at reinvention. It says making something from scratch, create without any ingredients or materials prepared ahead of time. This person, when they show up, they come in different. They're not coming processed like they've been. All that process energy that they had, and I call process like low vibrational energy. This person is coming with, I've changed and let me show you how. I'm different. Let me show you how. I don't do X, Y, and Z anymore. I know you know I used to do that. I don't do that no more. But you know why? Because I know it don't serve me. That's the type of person is coming back. That's how they coming. They're not coming on that. Um, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'll be right back, and then don't come back. No, this person will be like, I don't really got nowhere to go, but here, let's chill, let's relax. Oh, well, I gotta go to work, but I'll come right back. Like they not trying to give you no doubts. That's what I'm hearing. Send me more spirit. We got milk and honey. Oh, tell me more spirit. I'm telling you, this person knew you was home. If this don't stop coming out, it can't stop. You know why? Because it's the higher power. Spirit is like, this is giving me 8 of swords, but this is a 4. So it's also talking about stability. Spirit is intervening in somebody's life to get them toward a path of stability. Okay. So whatever you provided to this person, it gave them stability. It's like this is the third 4 out of pull because we got the 4 cups, we got the 4 of wands, and now higher power. Oh, hey, from New Zealand. How are you? This person is coming with spiritual guidance, support. They're listening to their guides, or they're just being redirected for the sake of stability. whatever they're in their life right now, they should be walking away from, and they need to walk into stability. You have that. But I want to say this is not one of those situations where this person comes back just to use you. I'm not getting that at all. I feel like this person is like realizing where home is and where it's not. And they're they're coming back a bit fearful because they don't want to chase you away. Monica, I'm gonna have to make you a moderator when Black Cherry ain't around. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to make you a moderator. And thanks for inviting her into the family. All right, so we got chaos and conflict here, and this is what this person is moving on from, the chaos and conflict in their life. This is where they're being released from. And then the three and the three equals six, right? That's that six of swords energy. That's also that six of pentacles energy, six of cups, and six of wands. So this person can gain some balance after they release the chaos and conflict in their life. Bottom of the deck, co-create. And this is what they want to do. Just like this person is creating from scratch and reinventing themselves, they want to co-create with you. They want to build with you. So, you know, um, you gotta take it how it resonates, y'all. But I get that. Um, I get. Wait a minute. I don't know what that means. Let me just do that. This person really, they're gonna be different. This is not. I mean, as I began the reading, as I'm telling you now, this is not. Uh, hmm, this person is not. This is not for everybody, and this person is not playing anymore. They're done playing games. They've tried all the games. They find that the games are no longer fun. The games didn't get in there anywhere in life. It held them in their chrysalis longer than they wanted to. They was like, standing at the edge of the jar, able to leave and grow with the other butterflies, including you, but they sitting at the jar stuck, wonder why they can't fly off because they're in a position where somebody was sabotaging them. Monica, did you see that show up? Let me know because you're supposed to show up different. Type something so I can see what you are. Okay, cool. So this person, I don't know. I feel I feel that this was what I heard this download earlier. This is all coming out. They gotta leave that chaos and conflict because they want to co-create with you. This person knows that until they leave that chaos and conflict, they're not gonna be able. And this person again, they remember how earlier I said they haven't shown up their true self, and they kind of worry if you're gonna want them the way they are. This person has to take off this is not them. This is a facade or something. They have to remove that and be the zebra that they're supposed to be. They need to be themselves. But changes in the wind for this person. Changes in the wind. They'll figure it out. You know, in the meantime, y'all, keep doing what you do. Spirit's advice to you is not to do a thing to bring this person back into your life. They're not done with their metamorphosis, but spirit is looking out for them. Just know that the higher power is looking out for this person. Let them go through their phase, whatever this phase is. As they go through their phase, you go through yours. Meaning you continue to choose you. If that means somebody else comes into your life, so be it. It is what it is. Don't wait for this person because no one knows how long their phase is going to be. So don't. This is not a sit and wait for this person to return. This is a you did you and you moved on. They did them and they're going through their phase. And if it is meant to be, it will be. And that's it. Maybe they may, and you might end up in a relationship and they gotta wait for you now. That would be part of their karma, honestly, because you shouldn't be waiting on them. You know what I'm saying? Growth is always a beautiful thing. So, you know, just know that God got them. If you decide to pray for them, good, good. Pray for them then. But keep growing, keep moving, going for yourself. Worry about you. Make your money. Take yourself on trips internationally. Go live your life. Go live your life and let this person live theirs. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So I'm gonna come back with a different reading because I'm gonna cleanse some Palo Santo, switch out this energy, and see what else comes through. I appreciate everybody coming to the live. Thank you, Monica. But I'll be back in like 5 minutes because it takes a little while to set up a live. So after I shut this down, I'll be right back. Peace.